Please don't mind my background. My room is a mess right now, and I hope you guys can hear me because I'm talking a little bit low because my mom is sleeping. And yeah, anyway, so I literally just made another video like right now. Anyways, I wanted to talk about insecurities. For some reason today I'm in a mood to talk insecurities. I feel like insecurities are just a funny thing, and it's weird how you see, like, when you grow up when you grow up, you don't really have like these insecurities with you. These insecurities really come when you go outside your comfort zone, outside your house, or sometimes it actually starts in the house. Like for some of us, you know, I have like a lot of insecurities. Sorry, I needed this. So yeah, what was I saying? Anyways, a lot of people, like some of us, like our insecurities came from our houses, like our homes, with the people that we lived with. But for some people, insecurities really come from like when they go outside their house, because it's like, you know, you go outside, you meet other people, and then people start pointing these things, like, you know, they point it out and they're like, oh, this is not normal, or you have this and this, or why do you have this and this, or you don't have this and this. So this is how like insecurities are really like built. And I just feel like it's funny how the world really doesn't teach you how to love yourself for the way you are. And I think also somehow insecurities really do also come from within, from comparing yourself to other people, because now you're like, oh, why don't I look like this and this and this and this. I feel like so many things really contribute to like what builds up to be insecurities. It's said that we live in a world where you need to be picture perfect, you know, because then people want to change you. They tell you like these little things that you need to change about yourself so that you can be perfect. But I feel like imperfection is what makes like it what let me say that again. I feel like imperfection is what makes you is what contributes to your beauty, you know. It's what makes you whole. I don't want to say it's what makes you beautiful, because every part of you is beautiful. And as much as English as much as what am I saying, as cliche as that may sound, yo guys, my brain just went. I know that sounds cliche to say, oh, you're beautiful the way you are, or you're, you know, but I feel like it's true, because I mean, it's okay to have something crooked on you, because that's how you're born. That is something that you can't control, and if you want to change it and feel more prettier, it's also okay. What I'm trying to say is that we should normalize having to make the next person feel beautiful the way they are, because it's already hard enough to like live with that insecurity, especially in the world that we live in today. It's just so sad that now everyone wants to use filters, everyone wants to do like surgeries, or put on like a lot of makeup to hide like insecurity. And not that I'm saying like makeup is to hide insecurities, but some people use it to hide insecurities, you know, because they probably don't have like the perfect skin, or like having to wear certain things in a certain way because you wanna hide your body. And you know, I think I lost my my train of thought. Guys, I don't know what's going on with me. I think because I went hiking and now my brain, she's fried. But yeah, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, like it's said to live in a world where all these things that are like all these things exist, so that like some people use it to hide their insecurities, and a lot of people do that. I feel like the world should have been much more kinder and softer to people, to each other, in and teach us ways to like, I'm thinking about what I want to say without having to sound like I'm saying these things exist to cover up insecurities, because I know most people use these things in as a form of a self-expression. Some people wear clothes as a form of self-expression. Some people put on makeup because they are an artist. They love the way makeup looks on them. I'm just saying, like, in a world where insecurities exist, where you need to be picture perfect, these things are more used with the wrong intention, I guess. So which is like, it just makes me sad, because, and I know I'm probably saying this like out of the blue, but I'm not. I don't know, something triggered my insecurities today. Like, it's sad sometimes that when you like look at a picture of you, a video of you, or something about you, you look at something about you and you just remember like, oh, I don't like that about myself. Like, it's just sad. It just makes me sad that sometimes I look at myself and I just have this heavy insecurity on me, and it makes me like want to hide and not be out there, because then I feel undeserving and I feel like, who am I to be great when I'm not even perfect, but I think at the end of the day, no one is really like born picture perfect, but we are all perfect in our own ways, I think so. So yeah, I would really would love for people to be kinder to them, like to themselves, especially to themselves, because when you are kinder to yourself, when you are good to yourself, I think you project that beauty and spread it on. Yeah. It's I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, no, guys, anyways, I think for my outro, I'm gonna end with, be kind to yourself, be kinder to other people, because you don't know what they're going through, and bullying is not cool, guys. It's really not cool. And I feel like if you're really going through some insecurity and some low self-worth, and you don't really have like love for yourself, I feel like, I don't know how to actually say this. I don't know how to help, because even I can really like, it's not, I'll be a hypocrite to say like, oh, you should do this and this and this, then you feel pretty, because most days I do feel pretty. Most days I do feel like I'm a badass, like a 10 out of 10, but there's some days I'm like, yeah, I feel like we should just like learn how to like love ourselves through the insecurities, with the insecurities. Yes, you have that certain insecurity, you have that certain imperfection, but I feel like looking at the brighter side, and you ask yourself, yes, and like literally, yes, and you have it, yes, and you don't have it, yes, and I feel like for as long as you're alive, that is already like a blessing on its own. So it's like, live with that, and I know I should be telling that myself more. So this video is more for myself than anyone else, but if anyone else got anything from this video, I'm thankful and grateful, and I hope that we can be together in this and spread love in light, in just be like create a better world and a more beautiful world. So, and I hope I never get to a point where I project my insecurities onto other people. And I think also just like celebrating each other and making each other feel really nice, that goes a long way. So yeah, I don't know whoever needed to hear that. If no one needed to hear that, then I needed to hear that. Yeah, anyways, like I said, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'm so sorry that I don't have an outro yet, like my end outro, I will try to do better. So